everyone, welcome back to German Girl in London. Today's video is part 2 of a video I did a few weeks ago, maybe a few months ago, I can't really remember, called English words with unexpected pronunciations, and there are just so many that there's a part 2 video now because I came up with loads more. Some comments on the other video were kind of like, none of these are unexpected, but to me they are. I'm not a native English speaker, so I think for me it's just a little bit harder, and that's just the perspective from which I make these videos. So if you are a native English speaker and you don't find these unexpected, then it's probably because it is your first language. So just before you comment, just keep that in mind. The first word that I think has an unexpected pronunciation is the word patio. I think it's unexpected because there's words like ratio, which literally only have one letter difference, but it's pronounced completely different. I think a lot of these words probably have some origin outside of English. I do not know because I never looked this stuff up. And yeah, when I first saw that word, I thought it would be pronounced patio, but it's not. Word number 2 is something that really confused me when I moved house. So where I live now, they have quite a good recycling system, I think you could say. And in my old flat, they kind of didn't have any. So when I opened, we got like a leaflet and it said every other week they will pick up the refuse bin. But when I first read it, I thought it was the refuse bin, and I think, yeah, I got made fun of for saying that, but it's the same word. It's exactly how you spell to refuse, but it's refuse. So for me, that was quite unexpected. Word number 3 is this word, and I think we all know how to pronounce the word clean, but in this word, as a noun, it's actually cleanliness. Again, I do not know why, and the first time I read it, I did not know that it was pronounced that. Now I obviously know, but it just looks like cleanliness, but that's just not it. The next word is bicycle. Now this is a word that most people will learn quite early on when learning English, so I don't think it's that surprising anymore, but thinking about it is a little bit illogical when you think about how you pronounce cycle, but it's not bicycle, it's bicycle. Maybe that has something to do that it's not standalone and that it has like a syllable beforehand. I don't know, but that's just my theory. Then there's a word that is just, even now I find it hard to wrap my head around how to pronounce it, and it is hyperbole, I think it said. In German, I think it's Hyperbole, which is again quite different, and I'm pretty sure this is a word that comes from like Latin or something. Don't quote me on that, but just my theory. And usually in English you don't really pronounce the last E at the end of a word, but this one is not a silent one, so you actually do pronounce it, and that just makes the whole thing kind of a mouthful and a bit confusing for me to say. The next word I think I've talked about before in my video called Words Germans Commonly Pronounce Wrong, part 1 or 2, I don't know, I'll link them below if you want to have a look. And it's this word, and again, the word famous, we all know how to pronounce that, but in this word it's actually pronounced infamous, not infamous. Again, I think it must be because there is a syllable before it, but I'm not sure. Second to last word I want to talk about is the word debris, but it has an S at the end, so it's a silent S, and it's not debris, even though that's kind of what it looked like to me when I first saw it, but it's debris. Again, I'm pretty sure this word comes from a different language, and I don't know which one that is. It looks a bit French to me, but that might not be it. And the last word I've also talked about before in my video called London train stations you're pronouncing wrong. I don't know which part, but there's several tube stops and overground stations in London that will have that word in it, and there's also a sunglasses brand that is called that. And this word is pronounced key, even though it looks like QUAY. So that was an unexpected pronunciation to me when I very first heard it. I don't remember when maybe on the overground for Surrey Quays was the first time I heard it. I don't really know. But yeah, that was also very unexpected. So these are some more examples of English words with to me, very unexpected pronunciations. If you know any more, put them in the comments as per usual. Let's get a discussion going, and thank you so much for watching, guys. Do subscribe if you haven't and you'd like to be. I make new videos once or twice a week, depends how I feel. And give it a like if you liked it, and thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye!